The brother was surprised to see his usually extravagant sister pick up a piece of cabbage that had fallen on the table and put it in her mouth. He couldn't help but scold her for her unrefined eating manner. The sister was so scared she kept apologizing. Seeing this, the brother picked up a piece of braised pork and placed it in her bowl. However, she was once again terrified and started trembling. The traumatic experiences from not long ago suddenly flooded her mind. The smell of the branding iron on her skin made her feel nauseous. She kept muttering, "Don't hit me." At that moment, her foster parents are asking if she was abused. It all began a month ago, when the girl confessed her feelings to her brother, whom she had liked for 7 years. Seeing the love letter, the brother was furious. Although they weren't blood-related, the girl shouldn't have such thoughts. Heartbroken, the girl ran out of the house, only to be kidnapped by a group of criminals. Soon after, the brother received a ransom call. He followed his secretary's suggestion to let his sister suffer a lesson from this kidnapping, hoping she would never have such feelings for him again. So he refused the $30 million ransom. The secretary lied, claiming the kidnappers would only scare the girl, but in reality, during the month she was held captive, the girl was beaten every day by the kidnappers. Devastated, the girl no longer dared to have improper thoughts about her brother. A month later, she escaped when the kidnappers weren't paying attention. When her brother came to pick her up, he found that the usually spoiled sister had become very obedient, but the unpleasant smell on her body made him uncomfortable. After returning home, the girl immediately washed herself clean, putting on a thick set of clothes to cover her injuries. The brother noticed the wounds on her wrists, and asked with concern where they came from. The girl lied, saying she had accidentally fallen. She mistakenly thought her brother and foster parents had intentionally refused to pay the ransom to save her, but in reality, everything had been manipulated by the secretary, who wanted to marry the brother and become the CEO's wife. That evening, the foster parents made the girl's favorite dishes for dinner, but her habitually using her hands to grab food. Everyone looked at her in surprise. The girl quickly picked up her chopsticks and began to eat rice frantically. At that moment, her brother placed a piece of braised pork in her bowl. Seeing the pork, she remembered the scene where the kidnappers had branded her with a hot iron, and she immediately felt disgusted and started vomiting. She kept crying, "Don't hit me." The foster parents asked if she had been abused, but the girl didn't answer, because she believed that it was her brother and foster parents who had abandoned her, which led to her tragic experience. After the meal, the foster father asked if she still liked her brother, and was planning to have her marry him. The girl had loved her brother for 7 years, but was despised by him, and had suffered endless torment from the kidnappers because of it. She told her foster father that she no longer liked her brother. Her foster father instinctively felt it was a pity, and then handed her the $30 million inheritance left by her biological parents before their passing. She was about to go back to her room to sleep, but her brother asked her to sleep in the room next to his that night, and let his room be given to the secretary. The girl remembered the kidnapper's warning not to cling to her brother. She immediately knelt and apologized to him. The brother noticed that she seemed to have a persecutory delusion. He accidentally saw a tattoo of his name on his sister. He realized that she still liked him, which made him furious. The secretary, concerned that the tattoo would tarnish the CEO's reputation, suggested removing it. The brother gave the girl a knife and told her to solve it herself. The girl, in pain, removed the tattoo.